A Fairy Tale Changed My Life, a digital story by Sophie Youngs. There are many ways parents can teach their children morals, what's right and what's wrong. I was lucky to have a mother that read me fairy tales. The ones that probably come to mind are Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and such. But the one I learned the most from would have to be one of the fairy tales from my little golden book of fairy tales called Toads and Diamonds. In order to teach you what I learned, you must first experience the story for yourself. There was once a widow who had 2 daughters. The eldest was proud and haughty like her mother. She was the favorite. The youngest was beautiful and sweet. Because of this, her mother was jealous of her and made her work hard all the time. One day the pretty daughter was drawing water at the fountain. A poor beggar woman asked for her a drink. Gladly, the girl replied sweetly. She took up water from the clearest part of the fountain. The beggar woman, who was a good fairy in disguise, drank the water. She said, "Because you are so pretty and have good manners, I shall give you a gift. Every word you speak shall come out of your mouth, a flower or a jewel." When the girl got home, her mother scolded her for taking so long. "I'm sorry I'm late, mother," said the pretty daughter. As she spoke, 2 diamonds, 2 pearls, and a red rose fell from her mouth. Then the greedy mother sent her eldest daughter to the fountain. "Be nice to the beggar woman," she said. But this time the good fairy was disguised as a lovely princess. She asked for some water. "Why should I serve a lady such as yourself?" the proud daughter snapped rudely. "You are cross and ill-bred," the good fairy said. "From now on, toads and snakes shall leap out of your mouth when you speak." The elder daughter ran home. "Oh, mother," she began. At once 2 horrid toads hopped from her mouth and 2 slimy snakes slithered to the ground. The daughter was so frightened that she ran into the woods. She was never heard from again. Meanwhile, a king's son had seen the youngest daughter and fallen in love with her. The prince married the youngest daughter and brought her to the castle. There they lived well and happily ever after. I read this fairy tale over and over again as a child, each time learning something new. The following are just a few lessons I learned, lessons that guided me for the rest of my life. I learned that I should be kind and caring to everyone, because you never know who is watching you or when your kindness could mean the world to someone. I learned that a kind and loving heart will be rewarded, while a cruel and rude and unkind heart will be punished. Not in the way that the story says, but in their own way they will get what's coming to them, like karma. I learned that hard work pays off. Now I don't think that a prince will see me and whisk me off to a castle, but hard work and a kind heart will be rewarded. There are many more morals to the story, and you may have learned something that I never saw. The point of fairy tales was to teach morals and entertain young ones. I am proud to have learned how to be a compassionate person from fairy tales, and if I ever have children of my own, I plan to read the stories to them as well.